voting Slav TV.
In the course of the last year or so, YouTube has been working around the clock to censor and quell any content creators who don't fit the platform's leftist ideologies. Certain videos were demonetized, some were deleted or put in YouTube jail in restricted mode, and others like myself were even fortunate enough to have their entire channels deleted. Oddly enough, during this purge of Nazi right-wing channels, YouTube somehow completely dismissed the fact that certain creators were pumping out content that was a lot more troubling and appalling than videos about SJWs and feminists with blue armpit hair. Toy Freaks, a popular YouTube channel with 8.53 million subscribers, which featured videos of a single dad and his two daughters in quote-unquote upsetting situations, was recently terminated after YouTube announced that it was taking a tougher stance to filter out content that was inappropriate for kids. Toy Freaks, which was amongst the top 100 most viewed YouTube channels, featured benign content and specialized in gross-out situations, as well as activities which many users feel border on abuse and exploitation. Some of the videos featured children vomiting in pain, being forcefully fed, and being exposed to aggressive behavior. Greg Kism, the father and owner of the Toy Freaks channel, told the press that YouTube had informed him of concerns that the channel was attracting audience members who didn't have children's best interests at heart. All of this is nice and good, but the reality is that this channel had been up and running for a few years now, and despite dozens of online petitions to have it removed for abusive content, YouTube, with all of its righteousness and resources, didn't even bother to look at the channel up until a few days ago. In fact, according to one of their reps, YouTube is only now tightening up its policies to tackle content that features minors and is concerning in nature, despite the fact that child endangerment has been one of their community guidelines from the very start. Ironically, YouTube's algorithms are quick to pick up, flag, and remove completely normal user comments on most of my videos, yet the comments of pedophiles requesting little children to perform sexual acts have somehow been slipping through for years and years now. As of yesterday, several major advertisers including Adidas, Hewlett-Packard, and Deutsche Bank have announced that they would be boycotting YouTube after their ads were featured on videos of children in their underwear. Regardless of what's going on, I think it's safe to say that there are definitely a lot of sick people on YouTube who have been watching all these children's videos for all the wrong reasons. All conspiracies aside, it's also possible that many parents have purposely exploited their children on YouTube in order to monopolize from the online pedophile community.
Oh!
Oh, gimme!
Wawa or wee wee?
No, oh!
The most popular Toy Freaks video, titled Bad Baby Real Food Fight Victoria vs Annabelle and Freak Daddy Toy Freaks Family, had over 622 million views, once again raising the question about who exactly is watching these videos and why. In fact, up until a few days ago, if you typed in the words "how to have" into YouTube's search box, one of the first results that popped up in autofill was how to have sex with your kids. As usual, the snowflakes at BuzzFeed were quick to denounce this as a coordinated trolling effort, despite the fact that it was proven to be true by countless other sources. These kinds of welcoming attitudes towards pedophilia by the leftist media shouldn't be surprising, however, considering that the number of articles supporting the normalization of pedophilia has skyrocketed in the past few years. The leftist media is also desperately trying to paint conservatives as individuals who obsess over pedophilia, when in reality any sane and moral person has every right to be genuinely concerned about it. In the past, sick sexual deviances such as bestiality would have you sent to the mental asylum, but nowadays they're becoming legal in countries like Canada. Moves like this by liberal governments only pave the way for greater cultural tolerance and acceptance of degenerate disorders such as pedophilia, all the while bringing them one step closer to legalization. At a time when Hollywood pedophile scandals are becoming a daily occurrence, it comes as no surprise that YouTube is taking a more serious approach to dealing with content that may be abusive towards children. However, just like the countless celebrities who waited years to come out about their abusers, YouTube also waited years to remedy a problem that has now made its platform a safe haven for pedophiles. Instead of abiding to other community guidelines equally, YouTube completely slipped up and allowed the pedophile community to thrive, all the while ignoring the very real warning signs of their presence. While innocent creators face the repercussions of YouTube's censorship and purges, channels that created cesspools of sickos were free to grow and become popular for all the wrong reasons.